I'm going to be Mike 1, and then this will be. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vernon Township High School in Vernon, New Jersey, as champion athletes, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies present this NJSIAA Rothman Orthopedics North 1 Regional Girls Championship. I'm Donald J. Brower here. We're going to be calling the match order. With me is someone, if you're a fan of girls wrestling, you should know very well, Kierra Hubmaster, a 4-time medalist from Kittatinny High School. Kierra, I know you've been at it for a little bit. This tournament, we talked a little bit about off air, and I know you personally, for girls wrestling to be where it is right now, just kind of talk about that and the feeling you have as somebody who's kind of was there in the beginning.
It's just amazing to see how big this sport has grown. I mean, it went from 120 girls in a K through 12 states to now having, how many regions now?
4.
4 different regions.
And with the talk of doing districts in the near future as well.
And them going also not just back to Pittsburgh, but also going back to AC. It's phenomenal to see how big this sport has gotten. And personally, it just makes me really happy to see that everyone is now enjoying the sport as much as I did when I was little.
Yeah, I got a lot of people walking through. We're in the corner here, so we're trying to get through. But they're going to do the Lehighs right now for the upcoming. But while we go to the Lehighs, you want to follow us on social media, on Facebook at Garden State.
Wrestling for first place
on Facebook at GSHSW.com, on
Vernon Township,
Twitter at GSHSW, on Instagram GSHSW, and follow us on YouTube for all our upcoming live matches. I see they're doing the Lehighs right here. And if you want to be a sponsor, I know it's limited time left in the season, but we are taking limited sponsors for next year. Send me a message on your logo here on any team page. You can do a live stream. You can do a team page. We are very competitive with our prices, and we want to make your business the star of the show. Don't listen to the goof. We deliver the proof. Garden State HS Wrestling is the premier high school wrestling provider in all of the state. And if you'd like to get us to come out and do some coverage next year, just send us an email at admin@GardensStateHSWrestling.com. We'll try to schedule what we could do.
145.
And just going to announce our North 1 Region Coach of the Year. It's Anthony from Ramsey. Congratulations. Come on down.
They're just awarding the Coach of the Year to the head coach from Ramsey.
First placers will be on the mat 2. Third,
We're
fourth
going to have the
placers
first place
will be
matches
on
here. We're
mat
actually going to,
2.
as we go, we'll mention who's going down. We're going to have.
Somebody walks through. Just
When we give out medals, it will be in the back left corner of the gym, just as a reference for everyone. Alright, let's get started. Now wrestling on mat 2, weight class 100, first place match. It will be in the corner of Ridley Regional versus Dia Santos and Morris Hills versus Angelina Guadalari of Lenape Valley High School.
Nice takedown there. Did they award the takedown?
I don't believe they did, actually.
It looked like she was in control there. I mean, maybe they just scrambled through.
Nice single.
She's going to be Gustafa versus McCormick.
Going in for the headlock.
Looks like we got to take down Gustafa, if I'm correct here. Yes.
Keeping a good base underneath.
Gustafa from, I'm trying to think where she's from. Is she Newton? No, I don't think she's Newton. Gustafa is from Ridgewood, and McCormick is Lakeland. Gustafa is in the white singlet with the maroon accents, and McCormick is in the red and black singlets.
Trying to go for another. Trying to get any back points she can right now. Very close to the edge, though.
She's riding hard here, and you know, these lower weights are always tough because you obviously know, and you know with being with wrestling, it's almost like different weights mean different how you're trained in a sense. You know what I mean? Like you're not throwing a lot of stuff that you see at 100 at the upper weights. I was an upper weight. We weren't learning a lot of the holds. It was a big more strength.
It's a lot more movement down in the lower weights. They try to battle it out on the feet more. A lot more shots are being taken. And they're just also so much quicker.
And it shows just how well everything's going with, you know, the wrestling as well. She has her towards her back here. She's getting the back points. She has a takedown.
And she rolled through.
That's a great job by McCormick to roll through there. A lot of times you see, especially at some of these weights, you know, they just give up and they don't want to, you know, fight through.
I think she's trying to go for her takedowns. Just let her up.
Trying to get some points here.
Pretty.
Nice maneuver there.
And letting her right back up again.
Mariah Briggs, can you please come to the announcer stand? Mariah Briggs.
She's doing a real good job here. We're going to get a stall warning there on McCormick.
They can keep walking, they just can't stand.
Going to take a takedown there by Gustafa. Going to make it 12-2.
Ooh. You always got to be careful when you reach back.
Yeah, so I've seen that more than anything. I always see people reaching back, and it's never a good idea. You know, unless you think you got something really good, that always makes
It just
Coach is
leaves
mad.
your arm so vulnerable to get taken away.
And she's doing such a great job here, you know,
Putting all her pressure forward, too.
100%. She's doing a great job up here by 10, so you shouldn't want to do anything that, you know, could cause her to lose. You know, you're in control here. That's, you know, you'd hate to be up this big and then have something, a mistake you make. I think that haunts you for a while. 12-2, heading into the third. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of the original GSHSW.com's live wrestling coverage. I'm Donald J. Brower here at Vernon Township High School, North 1. It is the 100 final. I am here with the great Kierra Hubmaster, formerly of Kittatinny, 4-time medal winner in girls wrestling. We're calling the finals here. If you're interested in seeing what's going on in North 2, that final will be starting in probably about 15 minutes. We have the stream on there as well. As you see here, Gusfa getting another takedown, taking a 15-2 lead here. We're going to have interviews with all winners. We're going to have interviews with, you know, each one afterwards. And it's going to be, I think you're going to have a, you know, a fun time up here. And we're glad to be up here covering girls wrestling. Looks like we've got a little injury time. I don't know if maybe a little blood, I'm not sure. But while you take this time out, why don't you take some time to go to our social medias. On Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on X or Twitter, whatever he's calling it this week, Garden State HSW. On Instagram, Garden State HS Wrestling. And like and subscribe on YouTube. You get notified when we have our upcoming podcasts, which will be this week, my region wrap-ups for boys, as well as each night we'll be down at States. We'll be covering everything and kind of updating what's going on. And then after States is over, I'm going to have a podcast strictly with all medal winners, boys and girls, as well as the champions. So like and subscribe there, and you'll get notified when anything comes up for what we do. And if you'd like to be a sponsor, limited sponsorship opportunities are available for next year. Click on the Your logo here. You can sponsor a live stream or a team page ad. Just fill out the form. Goes directly to me. I get back to you within 24 hours. We're very inexpensive. Don't listen to the goof. We deliver the proof. Why work with the rest when you deal with the best? GardenStateHSWrestling.com is the premier high school wrestling provider in all of New Jersey. And if you'd like us to come out and do this at your school, send me an email at admin@GardenStateHSWrestling. We're booking, scheduling for next year, and we want to bring the crew. We want to have some fun, and we want to make your school the star of the show. Back to the action here.
Ooh.
She's got a nice shot there, but she's got to be this is the one thing, too, and you could speak to this especially. When you're down this big, especially in a match like this, you almost got to change your game plan in a sense.
You got to attack the opponent differently than how you originally expected. And a lot of times, that break they just had, they would definitely be going over what to change and how to reset up and plan their attack.
And you almost look at it and you kind of see she's more of a defensive wrestler, where now when you're down this big, you obviously can't be defensive. You got to make a move.
Yeah, you have to keep trying to get that point, because if you're staying defensive, you're not going to score anything.
We get the escape there by Gusfa, excuse me. Gusfa. I don't want people yelling at me. I get angry complaints. Looks like I got another injury time. Not sure if it's blood or if it's what it is.
Nosebleed.
Okay. Those are always the worst, because literally it just, you know, it goes crazy. And those are always the worst. It's literally those with nosebleeds, or if you get like a cut, usually on the side of your head, just the blood. It's not a bad cut, but it's just enough that it's so annoying.
Yeah, and definitely in the second they see a spot of blood, they're hitting the pause. But it definitely seems like it hasn't stopped bleeding at all either.
I gotta wonder if Gusfa, for example, with her, it's got to be frustrating for her, because here she is on the verge of, you know, possibly getting a tech fall, and it's kind of like, all right, like you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be frustrating
It's stopping
for her.
the momentum for her, definitely.
Yeah, I always feel bad when it comes to that type of situation, but it looks like we're going to restart here. And listen, there's nothing you could do about it. It's not like, it wasn't like, McCormick was like punching herself in the face so she could bleed. Like that,
It just
you gotta,
generally happens.
It happens in the match. Gusfa in there, nice on a double. And she's going to get the tech fall there. Dominating performance by Francesca right here. She is your champion at 120.
Has some amazing takedowns during that match as well.
Yeah, she really put on a clinic there. She's going to be one to watch for next week. I think she's got a real good shot at getting high on that podium. You want to get high on my podium in my eyes? Go to my social medias. On Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On X at GardenStateHSW. On Instagram, GardenStateHS Wrestling. And like and subscribe on YouTube for all of our upcoming matches. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, the Harrington Companies, and Apex Wrestling School, the official sponsors of the original GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. Donald J. Brower here. We are live at North 1 at Vernon, girls region. I'm here with Kierra Hubmaster. We are calling the 107 final. It's going to be Lily Henderson from the home Vernon Township versus Lena Mercado of Lodi. We'd also like to thank the following sponsors for providing financial support to help bring this match today: Pequannock Feed and Supply, the Crystal Cafe, and Cordoba Trained Wrestling. Nice takedown there by Mercado.
And right on the edge, too.
Yeah. Looks like she was trying to go for a power half or a tilt there. We're going to get a restart right on the edge. Mercado in the blue with orange accents trunk, and Henderson in the navy blue with yellow lettering.
Another beautiful takedown.
She's doing a great job. I mean, it's interesting to see some of these girls because it literally almost looks like takedown drills for some of these girls. It's just, they drill it so much that you see it and you don't see, and I might be wrong here, but I don't see a ton of funk when it comes to girls wrestling. If you know what I mean? Like where boys, you see a lot of more funkiness when it gets to that. It's more, you know what I mean? They want to be more cautious, I think, because with that. And unless I'm totally speaking out of turn here.
I would say it is more cautious, but also a lot of these girls a lot of them might be even first years.
Yeah.
And so they are learning the basics, and they're nailing it down really well, and they're going to learn their own style eventually. I mean, Lodi, I've seen so many times. She's had amazing takedowns in multiple matches that I've seen.
Oh, yeah. Some of these girls, you can almost tell when it gets to this level who, in a sense, and like, again, I'm not speaking out of turn, you have girls who have been doing it for such a long time, and other ones who may be a first or second year by how they react to a simple shot. You know what I mean? As far as how they take it.
Yes.
4-1 here at the second period.
Could our 100-hour first few third placers please go to the podium along with your medals?
Another takedown there from
Beautiful
Mercado.
2-on-1 drag there. That was pretty.
she's doing a good job on top. I mean, time's working in her favor here too, and she's constantly
She's taking
working
her
hip.
time to try to get a better position right
Yeah.
now.
You see too many people try to rush that. Both boys and girls, they get in a position of control like that, and they try to rush something, and that always, causes problems. She's doing a good job here. Gonna get a stall warning on Henderson.
Ooh.
Oh, second stall warning, excuse me. That's a oh no, I'm completely wrong there. The first stall warning, they gave her the escape and then takedown. That would help. I was seeing the hands go up. I was like, okay. And then I realized she escaped, so. Sometimes even the commentators mess up, folks. Usually a lot of times, if you ask people. I don't know if you notice, if you read the forums, I'm either the most loved person there is or I'm the biggest idiot there is. So it's 50-50. And my wife thinks I should become a referee. Yeah, okay, I want everybody to boo me. I mean, Mercado's doing a great job on top, always working to improve the position. So, I mean, it's one of those slow plodding matches, but she's doing a great job. She's doing what she needs to do to win this.
Yeah, Henderson is definitely on the defensive right now.
And you got to figure her adrenaline's running a little bit too, because,
She's got the escape.
She's in her home gym. You got to assume that she's a little, excited with what's going on and, getting everything done.
Their hand fighting has been amazing this match, though. Normally, you don't see a lot of that.
No, that's one thing I've noticed missing, honestly, for the most part from girls wrestling. Oh, nice job there. Just ran her over, throws her towards her back. She's getting the backs here. Great position here.
Henderson fighting hard to get off her back here.
Great job by Mercado throwing her leg over there so Henderson couldn't get the leverage. See if she peels over with that leg and tries to roll her back. Grapevine it a little bit there. She's got the shoulders down.
She's just got to be careful.
Yeah. I mean, she's in a dominant position right now.
And they also have a minute on the clock left as well.
You got to figure the human body's eventually going to. Oh, good job by Henderson bellying out there. Get off her back. Mercado let her up. Looks like she might be going for that tech, I think, here. Gonna get another stall warning. Gonna be a point there for Mercado.
It was perfect how she climbed up the entire body, too, with that double.
Now she's hitting here at a 14-point lead. You almost wonder if she's gonna let her up and take her down or just ride her out here.
There's only 20 seconds left on the clock as well.
The only thing, though, she's been so, and I don't want to say easily, but she's been taking her down so quickly.
She's been definitely dominant in this match.
You almost wondered if you looked at it, you kind of go, you know what, do I want to run something here or do I want to just kind of, ride it out here? And it looks like she's
She
trying
went
to
for the
work it.
power half right there, but I think she's just letting it go.
And your winner at 107 is going to be Lena Mercado from Lodi. Great job. Now, if you'd like to be a hero in my eyes, become a sponsor. You know you want to. Help me make your business grow. Click on the Your Ad here or send me an email and we will help your business grow. We're very inexpensive and we will help make you the star of the show. Now, we're going to head to the 114 bout. It's going to be Paige Weiss, the defending champion at 100 from a year ago from Sparta, versus Paige Kirk of Ramsey. Paige versus Paige. Sounds like a law firm. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of the original GSHSW.com's live wrestling coverage. I'm Donald J. Brower here. We're here at Vernon Township High School, North 1 Region Finals, 114 bout. Kierra Hubmaster calling on the call with me as we see Paige Weiss dominant here. The quick takedown. Trying to run that bar there. Paige does her talking on the mat because I don't know if you ever tried to have a conversation on camera with you. She doesn't like to talk on camera.
She just keeps working it forward.
We'd also like to thank the following: Pequannock Feed and Supply, the Crystal Cafe, and Cordoba Train for providing financial support this season to our GuardiansHSWrestling.com's broadcast of today's match. Cordoba Train Wrestling Girls is a huge part of the New Jersey girls wrestling community. New Jersey girls wrestling has grown tremendously in the past couple of years, and they want to help continue the sport to grow. Visit them at cordobatrained.com.
Kirk was definitely fighting hard underneath not to get turned.
Second, Lily Henderson for Township.
Yes, she did.
Third, Battle Carmichael of
Paige takes defense here.
And got the reversal right there.
Some of these girls up here especially, and you know obviously from when you went through, the level that you see a Paige Weiss and some of these others are at, the skill level, honestly, I think is so improved in girls wrestling now that it's become sanctioned by the state. It's no longer like somebody's sister or somebody who's doing it. It's people who are going out, and no offense to you, I am not trying to say because you're somebody's sister.
Oh, you're all good.
But you know, it's great to see the absolute skill level that's been improved in the girls wrestling.
It's see that they actually enjoy the sport now instead of doing it because they have to fill in a lower weight class or anything like that. It's truly has grown for girls loving being on the mat and actually wrestling and competing.
Oh, 100%. And I'm so happy that it's come to this point where now we have that.
Weiss is still being really heavy on top.
Short time, 10 seconds.
Lowdown, first place 107 for Lowdown. Can you please go over to the podium?
Great job by Weiss there as well. She looks like she's got running the half there. She looked like she had it, but
She keeps coming really close to getting back points, and Kirk is really fighting hard not to go.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if they saw it on camera. Great job by Kirk there. When she felt Weiss going for the half again, she reached her arm down in between to kind of post on her leg so she couldn't get turned there. That's technical stuff you don't see a lot of times. And then, as I say that, Weiss has kind of got something deep, might be able to run it. She's trying.
Ooh.
trying to run the hip. I mean, she's just been in complete control. Now she's trying.
She's going back to the bar, but if you let it slip too far, you're going to get caught on it.
Kirk's doing a great job.
20 seconds.
It's actually funny talking about Weiss real quick before as this match is ending. When I filmed them last year, their head coach, she was training with the boys, the head coach told me, watch Paige Weiss if she comes out and wins it. She's going to win it here too and head to down to AC as your winner at 114. We're going to go from the winner at 114. We're going to go from the winner at 114 to the winner at 100. Francesca Goosefoot, listen, congratulations. Talk about this match. Just kind of talk about how you feel now.
Thank you. I feel really good. Obviously, this is something I've been working towards, all season, and I'm really happy I was able to make it, and I'm really excited to go down to Atlantic City next week.
Now, we've talked about how everything goes with girls wrestling. For it to be sanctioned now and winning it here, it's got to be happy and getting everything together. What do you try to work on heading into next week?
I'm probably just going to work on, my baseline stuff, the stuff that I always stick with that I know that works for me. I'm going to work on, stuff I also need to work on. Earlier, I wrestled a couple people that I know are going to be in my bracket, and I, had a tough loss, so I'm going to be watching that and getting ready for that.
Well, congratulations, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you in AC.
Now we have the bout for 120 pounds. We have Sophia and Jocelyn.
Now this is going to be an interesting match too because I know a little bit about Danby, but Sophia Klecha is the first from Pequannock to wrestle for the program. So, and I'm a Morris County guy, so I hear a lot about her.
Oh.
So she's a solid wrestler. But, and to make it for the final, it's a big thing for both these girls and these programs to make it. But
it's a huge accomplishment to make
today's
it into
broadcast
the
is
final.
presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsor of the original GSHSW.com's live wrestling coverage. Donald J. Brower here. We are live at Vernon Township High School, the North Region 1 Girls Tournament. I'm here with Kierra Hubmaster, the great Kierra Hubmaster, 4-time medalist. If you don't know your history. Sorry, I gotta spout you out here.
It's all good.
Well, while we
Right
have
now we're having a timeout.
a little blood time, let's do some social media. On Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter at GardenStateHSW, on Instagram at GardenStateHS Wrestling, and like and subscribe on YouTube for all your wrestling needs. Looks like she's, like you said, just a little bit of blood. You know what you can do? While you're waiting for the blood, why don't you click on your logo here and become a sponsor? We're not expensive. We promote your business. You'll love the support. Send me the form. I get back to you in 24 hours. You'll trust me. I am very business friendly. Don't listen to the goof. We deliver the proof. Why work with the rest when you can deal with the best? GardenStateHSWrestling.com is the premier high school wrestling provider in all of New Jersey. And our email, admin at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We're booking limited streams for next year. So if you want us to bring the crew out, you want to have everybody there. If you want to set up a table and have Jared, the podcasting legend, sign autographs, call us and we'll get that set up for next year. Trust me, this guy is a radio DJ, DJ Jazzy J. He's going crazy. Get the autograph before he blows up and goes big time.
Jocelyn starting on top. Pretty Granby there. Yeah, no one wasn't controlling that scramble. End up just getting
This is probably, so far from what we've seen, more of a closely contested match than some of the other ones where it seemed like there was a different skill level in both. These girls seem very evenly matched compared to some of the other
This
ways.
is definitely going to be a good match. Went back for the switch and got it.
4-1, she leads.
If we need a reminder, in first place is Paige Weiss from Sparta. Second was Paige Hurt from Ramsey. And third was Sophia Latani from Default Calcutta. 43 completes go to the podium on the left. Theater Rosen.
Escape, Kletcher. And like I said, with some of these girls, like, so right now, even though Sophia is losing 4-2, no matter what happens in this match, she's going to Atlantic City. It's big for their program because, you know, and talking with you how you did, a lot of these girls who make it, or especially the first in their program or one of the ones that make it down, you guys are now then an inspiration to these younger girls. Like, and I'm not lying. I don't want to take a yes. You're going to have those young girls who see you out there wrestling and go, you know what? I want to do that. And that's what I'm so happy that the girls wrestling has grown so much that we have those where these matches, and you know, maybe there's a little girl at home watching right now going, wow, I could do that. I go live in Pequannock. Why can't I be like her? Why can't I? It's an inspiration to see a lot of these girls and what they do. And you were talking about it before when we got here, how when it started with you, it was okay. It wasn't as populated as much as it is. And now you see not only people joining the sport, you see a lot of faces you remember that now are kind of, you know, out there and making the sport grow.
Yeah, I will say women's wrestling is very tight-knit. Once you get into it, you'll meet so many people. And even, like, competitors I've had, I'm still friends with most of them to this day. And it takes a lot for people to realize that women's wrestling isn't just about strength of the body, it's about strength of the mind. And being able to not only compete against people, but also keep your head up even when you do lose.
And you see right there, obviously, talking about, you know, strength of mind. Obviously, sometimes people will, you know, just roll over. Kletcher's, you know, down, but she wasn't trying to get rolled there. She stayed on her, you know, stomach. Comes here. Anything can happen in the third period, especially if she gets out. She gets switched. You know, it's still anybody's match right now. After this match, we're going to be interviewing the 107 champion, Lena Mercado from Lodi. Just in case anybody isn't able to see it on track.
Almost got the escape.
107. We just talked to her, Francesca Gusfa from Ridgewood won. Olivia McCormick from Lakeland finished second. Emily Diaz-Santos of Morris Hills finished third. And Angelina Cotaro of Lenape Valley finished fourth. So they're going to be moving on as this match is going to get a restart here.
Jocelyn is staying heavy on top, trying to keep as much control as she can.
So I think she was trying to run a half there, but Kletcher got her arm out of there. .48 seconds left in this bout. Gonna get a stall warning on Kletcher. Thank you for joining us this wonderful Sunday afternoon. I almost said Saturday, but I keep forgetting this is on a Sunday.
Kletcher's about to get escape.
She's got to do something quick here if she wants to do it, but it might be a little too late here.
Fighting as hard as she can.
They're going to give her the 2, but it's only going to be 6-5.
Such a close match. That was an amazing battle.
Great job by them there. She came down, she went for the throw, just couldn't get it done. So she was there. But we're going to go from one championship match. We're going to go to another. We are joined by the 107 champion, Lena Mercado of Lodi. Lena, talk about this, winning this match, what you did out there, and just how you feel after winning it.
I feel amazing, just to know that I'm making history because I am the first 2-time girls, boys in Lodi to ever win regionals. It feels amazing. And just to know that some girls do look up to me, I get a lot of people coming up to me, and I'm just so thankful and just glad that I could be kind of like a role model for them.
Now, is there anything you work on this week? Obviously, a little short time to go down to Atlantic City. Talk about that with Atlantic City. How do you guys feel that it's back down there? It's not wrestling Peaburg and then, hey, the finals are here, let's pack up and head down the street.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel going down and getting the full experience?
I'm really excited. When I went last year, the whole tournament obviously wasn't down there, but to now be down there, I'm really excited.
Well, best of luck. I'm sure we'll be talking to you down in Atlantic City, and enjoy and rest up. And like I said, we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
That was Lena Mercado from Lodi. She finished first. Lily Henderson of Vernon Township finished second. Madeline Carmichael of Montville was third. Sophia Garcia of Morris Hills was fourth.
Now we have Liliana and Ava wrestling for 126.
Liliana Zaku Ramos is a defending state champion. Pulled the greatest heel move. I was talking to you about pro wrestling. She pulled the greatest heel move when we did the Kittatinny senior night. She came out in her Kittatinny shirt, but because it's for Newton, she comes halfway out and ripped the shirt off and it had Newton underneath. They booed her on senior night in her home gym. I was like, this is the greatest move ever. And she's
Lily would definitely do that.
Oh, she's a little shy on camera, but you kind of talk to her, you see she's got that little personality. And she's wrestled somebody I'm sure she's wrestled before in Horsowitz from Lenape Valley. So, close schools right there. I'm sure they've met each other.
Lily is an amazing wrestler. She has a huge background with everything.
Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsor of the original GuardiansATHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. I'm Donald J. Brower here. We are at North 1 Region Finals Girls at Vernon Township High School. I'm joined by the great Kierra Hubmaster here, 4-time state medalist. We are at the 126 bout here, scoreless heading into the second.
It's about to have some points on the board, hopefully. Lily caught it. Trying to work up some back points. Lily trying to keep control. Lily has her on her back again. And she will!
We're going to head from one champion to another. We're going to have Paige Weiss coming in here. She is the champion at 114. Paige, congratulations. How does it feel after winning this title?
I can't.
How did it feel? When you came off the mat? How did you feel?
I felt good. I was definitely excited to win it for the first time.
That you won the state title last year. You're obviously going down as a big seed down there. What do you do with knowing that you have that target on your back? What are you going to do this week? What is your schedule like?
I'm just going to work extra hard and definitely just focus one match at a time.
We know you do your talking on the mat, so I'll cut it short because I know you're super uncomfortable. But congratulations. I'm sure we'll be talking to you again. I'm sure your coach will give you some media training. We'll get it set up. But thank you so much. Let's talk about our social medias. On Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On X or Twitter, whatever he's calling it this week, at GardenStateHSW. On Instagram at GardenStateHSWrestling. And like and subscribe on YouTube for all our wrestling coverage. We're going to have upcoming matches and results coming up here. We're going to have me down at States doing a nightly podcast. We're going to be doing wrap-ups. We're also going to be doing our region wrap-ups. We're going to be doing everything else. Plus, you know what? Let's become a sponsor. I mean, really, what do you got? You got extra money. You want to give it to me. I'm cool with that. Click on the Your Logo Here button. It's not expensive. You can sponsor a stream. You can sponsor a team page. We want to make your business star of the show. Don't listen to the goof. We deliver the proof. Why work with the rest when you can deal with the best? GardenStateHSWrestling.com is the premier high school wrestling provider in all of New Jersey. We're just waiting on the other matchup to finish, the fourth place match. So going down with Paige Weiss, who we just spoke with, as obviously Paige Kirk, who she met in the finals, Sophia Lentine from DePaul, and Isabella Yuxellen from Paramus. They will be your four representing 114 from North 1. We're going to be having the 132 match come up. We're going to have here coming out, it's going to be for this final, Kayla Vasquez from Kinnelon, a defending state champion, versus another, this seems that I should have to play some sort of lottery because here's another Kayla versus, so it's two Kaylas. Kayla Franson and Paramus. Yeah, it seems. Listen, I understand. It's just it's their names, but it's just very funny that they seem to have the same, And then also qualifying for 132 is Natalie Tucker of Vernon Township versus Charlotte Flatt of Wallkill Valley. We're just waiting on the other two. As we said at 126, it's Isabella Bobadilla of Nutley and Alexa Salata of Montville. Her brother used to wrestle at Montville as well, so I covered them when I did the boys side. So great job there. Looks like it's wrapping up here. They got about 6 seconds left. And then we're going to head to the 132 bout. As I said, it's going to be. Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to overtime. I thought it was 5-4. They must have given a point late. I didn't see that. We'd like to thank the following sponsors: Pequannock Feed and Supply, the Crystal Cafe, and Cordoba Trained for providing financial support this season to allow GardenStateHSWrestling.com's broadcast of today's match. Looks like there was a takedown back there.
Now wrestling on mat 2, Kierra Vasquez of Vernon versus Kierra France.
And it looked like Isabella Bobadilla of Nutley was your third place finisher there. Today's broadcast was presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsor of the original GSHSW.com's live wrestling coverage. I'm Donald J. Brower here, live from Vernon Township High School. It's the North 1 Girls Regions. I am here with the great Kierra Hubmaster. We are at 132. Kayla Vasquez of Kittatinny versus Kayla Franson of Paramus.
Vasquez has been down to states for at least a couple years now, I know that.
Won it last year. I know she was a little injured at the beginning of the season, trying to get her, get everything going there. So, but she's on a roll. I mean, one of the top people. And she's got to be a favorite.
Down.
She's got to be a favorite to win it again. I think she was trying to run a power half there and then backed out of it. Floats to the side.
Keeping all her pressure forward.
I mean, that's got to be tough, especially when you're hearing she's pushing that pressure forward. It's hard to get up, especially when you're
It's hard to get your knees under yourself when all that pressure's on your upper body.
And then, you're not purposely.
She's going for the back points.
She's getting some back points. She gets the pin.
She got it.
Great job there.
Amazing job by Vasquez.
And I mean, it shows you, she's happy, but you look at her face. It's just another day at the office, because she understands bigger things for her next year. Obviously, what she wants to do and going forward. But congratulations to Kayla Vasquez. You know what? You want to get my congratulations? Become a sponsor. Click on the Your Ad Here logo. I'm very inexpensive. You'll enjoy the coverage I give you. Trust me, you will. And fill out the form. 24 hours, I get back to you. We're inexpensive. We promote. I am so annoying, you might have to get a restraining order. I promote so much. It is the great thing I love to do. I love to talk. As you can tell, I haven't shut up for the last 3 minutes. I think I'm doing a running total. Jared just punched me in the face because I'm talking so much. But we will make your business the star of the show. And if you'd like to send me let's do the socials first, Jared. Good call, Jared. Thank you. On Facebook at GSHSWrestling.com. On Instagram at GSHSWrestling. On Twitter X at GSHSW. And like and subscribe on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a region wrap-up for the boys. We're going to be each night. We're going to have a wrap-up from each day of states. And then afterwards, we're going to have an interview with each medalist. We're going to have an interview with each champion, boys and girls. We have way more coming up that you're going to want to see. So like and subscribe, follow us. We are the premier high school wrestling provider in all of New Jersey. No one comes close to producing and publicizing the amount of wrestling we do at GSHSW.com. And if you'd like us to come out next year and bring the stream to you, send me an email, admin@GardenStateHSWrestling. We will put you on the schedule. We'll see what we can do. We'll bring the show. We'll bring everything else. Jared has a rider. He basically, when he comes out, he cannot have blue M&Ms or he will walk out of the building. So you make sure you meet his rider. We'll be there. You get a table. He gets a cut of his merch and the signings. But come out, and we'll basically make sure we have you, the great coverage you have. And maybe we'll get Kierra out there. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe we'll get Kierra to come hang out too. She'll sign autographs. I'm all good with that. You guys can sign mine. I'll give you autographs. I'll pay you to take my autograph. But send us an email. We'll be good to go. Just listen, I've called a lot of wrestling the last couple of days, so I'm a little loopy right now. I've had 3 Mountain Dew amps and a couple of lemonades. Yeah, a little bit. We're at second period there on the third place matchup between Natalie Tucker of Vernon versus.
There's a pin.
Well, all right, cool. Make me look like an idiot on my own stream. Thank you. I'm trying to shout you out. You get a pin. Come on. Well, I'm not even get to the names. I'm over here like, oh, great match. Boom, done. I look stupid. Thank you.
Next
we have High Point versus Newton.
Now wrestling on mat 1.
This is going to be Eva Barry of Newton versus Ella Palillo of High Point. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of the original GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. I'm Donald J. Brower here at Region 1 Girls in Vernon, New Jersey. I am here with the great Kierra Hubmaster. We are calling the match. I'm going to keep saying it so you get used to it every time. It's the great Kierra Hubmaster. We are here at the 138 bout.
I must say, High Point has one of the best hand fighting coaches ever.
And not only that, they're going to be getting, it's already been said, Coach Gardner stepping down from the boys. He's going to be taking over the girls full time. That's a great guy to help build that program. He's already done what you've seen when he's done with High Point, the boys. They got a great coach there. And let's not forget with Newton Kittatinny, they have the great knowledge of the boys coaching staff they have here, and Coach Iliff, Coach Sibley's, and everybody they have there. That's another team you got to keep an eye on. So I would not be surprised if you got this High Point Newton rivalry going for a long time. Sit here after the match. Just put your headset on, pull the mic by your mouth, stand on the X. You'll hear us through the headset. Yeah, Kira's going to interview you.
Newton has the underhook there.
The one thing I like too, especially not only Newton and High Point, they train the girls like they do the boys. So you see a little similar moves you'd see in a boys match that you might not see in other programs for girls. And a lot of these girls, especially at a Newton or a High Point, I'm 99% sure a lot of these girls are like the younger sisters of who have been through and trained. And
They've seen a lot of it already as well.
They see their brothers, or they just are part of the program. They're at it. They're involved, and there's rarely, not always, but rarely, a lot of first or second years wrestlers at a Newton or a High Point. I know for a fact. We were talking to her earlier. There's a bunch of kids, boys and girls, who come down from Sussex all the way to down to the club that Sissy runs.
Yes.
Validus in Hackettstown. So she gets a crew going down all there. So, girls training. Like that's the thing. Like you see it. She's running.
Has the bar in.
Running it tight. Potentially, yeah. She was a little high there. It's almost like if she had posted a little bit and just ran it, it would have been fine. But she kind of rode a little high there.
High Point is very much cradles and bars. It's very rough when you're going against them.
Yeah, boys and girls.
That's for sure.
You got to earn every win against High Point.
Yeah, High Point does not go down without a fight. And neither does Newton, though. So this is
a
good match right now.
And for anybody wondering if they haven't heard, the High Point boys are in great hands. State champion and assistant head coach Billy Smith is going to be taking over. They got a good one, so they're not going to be lacking anytime soon.
Plus, they always have Coach Gardner to go to whenever they need.
Yeah, 100%.
Well.
He's not walking away saying, "Don't talk to me." My biggest request is I'd love to go if I could somehow get footage of it, or maybe they let me just go visit, even if they have to blindfold me to get there. I want to go to the factory where they create the High Point and Kittatinny wrestlers. How you guys, there's got to be a farm somewhere they're growing them, and they literally just pop them out like it's like a factory. Like, here we go. That, or somehow they're taking these kids and just putting them in, like, their brains in a new body, like that movie Get Out. Like, they're just transferred. Because I don't know how it is.
They have amazing younger programs.
It's
That's
ridiculous.
What it is.
It's like they just train them, and it's one of those great ones where they have it running through, the whole program, and they start young, and it's the synergy. there's not anybody trying to do their own stuff. It starts at kindergarten, so by the time you're getting there, they don't have to stop and slow it down. They go right into it, and that's huge for a program in their success.
That's also what makes it hard for people to join them throughout high school as well. Trying really hard to get that escape. Ava Berry getting her knees under her. Oh.
This will be huge if she can get out, because it obviously makes a difference here. But if she gets ridden down, it kind of puts
pressure onto Ella.
Yeah, Ella, if she gets out, then Ella's also got to do something. But now if she rides her out, she gets at 1 point, then she can kind of do her moves. And, it does, I think it's an even match here. So it looks like she was trying to get a turn. It's not enough time. Great job there riding her out. We'd like to thank the Crystal Cafe, Pequannock Feed and Supply, and Cordoba Trained Wrestling for providing financial support today to allow GuardiansJHSWrestling.com's broadcast of the region finals.
Newton's riding hard, but got stuck underneath.
Oh,
went for the roll.
Coaches are saying they thought that she got a couple swipes there,
but with Ava staying underneath that, it could have gone both ways.
100%.
Either one could have gotten the back points. It's not like folks out.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Ava might be in bad position here.
Her hips are fully turned.
Yep. And Ella Polillo of High Point is your champion at 138. Now, we're going to go from a champion at 138 to a woman who I think I scare, so I'm going to let Kierra interview her. I think I scare her because I'm this big, scary guy, so I have to harass her at state, so I'm going to let you take this one, Kierra. Liliana Zaku-Ramos of Newton, Kittatinny.
So, hey, Lily. So, how does it feel finally winning this title, and how does it feel to now be down in AC not just for one day?
I mean, last year I did take first at Regions, so Region 1. So 2 times for that, but being in Atlantic City completely this year is really exciting because last year, I mean, we were all pushing for it anyways. And being down there for one day, I think it really just made us more nervous because we didn't get to feel the whole weekend like all the boys do for the finals. So I was really nervous on my finals day last year, but being there all weekend this year is going to really help.
It'll definitely help you with a lot of your nerves. And as well, what are you going to be doing to prepare for going down there?
I'm just going to practice to my full ability for the next 3 days and then go to States. Yeah.
Well, I know you're going to kill it.
Thank you.
So just be prepared for me harassing you at States because I think you're going to win. So I let her handle this. So when I interview you after you win it this year, not like last year when you did it and I put a camera in your face and you looked like you wanted to punch me in the mouth, I'm going to make sure after you win you come see me first. So congratulations.
You got it.
Enjoy it, and we'll see you down there.
Thank you.
That was Liliana Zaku-Ramos from Newton, Kittatinny, and what I said, greatest heel move I ever saw at senior night. We talked about that already. Now, head to 145 here. It's going to be Olivia Georges of DePaul Catholic, a state champion a year ago for them, versus Julia Fungaro, who finished second last year for Booton. And the funny part is, I know the family, the Fungaro family, and she was the champion. She finished second, and then the next week her brother won the state title. So she was the best. She was the highest finisher in Boot for a while, and then her brother had to go for the win. Great job by Fungaro.
Going straight to work.
Gonna get the takedown down. I don't know if she got any back there. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, the Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Company, the official sponsor of the original GuardiansJHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. Donald J. Brower here. We are at Region 1 in Vernon Township with the great Kierra Hubmaster. It is the 145 bout. It is a great bout so far between Olivia Georges of DePaul Catholic and Julia Fungaro of Booton. Now we just talked, obviously we talked to we had talked to Liliana Zaku-Ramos. We're going to be talking to everybody here. Thank you for joining us this Sunday. If you're interested in what's going on at North 2, we have the stream for that on our YouTube page. They're just starting the finals, about to start the finals. So they're going to be going here in a few minutes. We're about halfway through here. Guess we got the cooler region, but we're having fun here. In addition to, as we said, with Liliana and Ava, Isabella Bobadilla of Nutley and Alexa Salata at 126 from Montville are going to head down. And at 132, Kayla Vasquez, who we're going to be talking to in a minute, Kayla Franson of Paramus, Natalie Tucker of Vernon, and Charlotte Flatt of Wallkill Valley also advanced.
Olivia trying to hang on to her control. Heading into the second period, tied.
Heading to the second here, tied.
Going back to feet.
And you saw it with Fagaro. She went in, had a great takedown there. Looked like she was trying to throw it to her back, but Georges, who is a state champion, looks like maybe no one has it. Okay, maybe she had a nose plug, so she just wanted to get rid of. But had a nice reversal there to bring it here 2-2, and they're going to start on their feet, which is interesting to me. I'm surprised that, obviously in the boys you usually see when it's tied like this, that one takes defense or vice versa for them to stay on their feet. These both have a little bit of a freestyle background as well between the both of them. Fungaro looked like she had a headlock, but
she
George
went for
was
the
down
throw
there.
and she got out.
They gave her the 2. Her brother is a senior, is a post-grad at Indiana. Danny, her other brother Joe, is a freshman at Rutgers. And Julia, I'll tell you what, Danny finished top 6 in the state his senior year. Joe won it his senior year. I'll tell you what, Julia, I like her. She's very talented. I think she might be the best of the 3. 4-3, she leads here. Trying to work that bar there. Right on the edge. George is sneaking around the back. If she can
Trying
clear
to
that
stay
arm.
in control.
She could sneak that arm out. She should be in control. You're going to get a stalemate, restart. Now, I'm going to call this right now. I think this is going to be, they're going to meet again in the States. I would not be surprised with how everything goes if they're not on the outsides of the bracket. This could be a state final preview right now. Takedown there by Fagaro. She's working up. Don't know if she got any back points. He's going to give her. Did he?
Olivia's fighting hard. Transitioned almost into a double, it looked like, for a sec.
Oh, he gave her the 2 backs. Okay.
Going for the body lock.
And she's going to get the 2. The one thing, and I'll tell you this right now, and you could see it for Booten, and you would notice as being an active wrestler as you are, coaches hate when you give up points in the last 10 seconds of a match like that.
Oh, that'll kill you.
And it's almost like just control where you're at, this and that, stay away. Those are the points that always bother them. And I've always seen so many coaches so mad about that.
But with these big matches and the pressure on yourself, those last 10 seconds, you can get freaked out.
Yeah.
And you can lose your posture or position, and it could be the end of the match for you.
Georges was took down. Obviously, Fungaro went optional. Now she's out. That takedown makes it a 2-point match right now, where it could have been 4 points, and then puts George in that position where she's got to push the pace and possibly take a risk she didn't want to take. Now she's right in this match.
Both are working in.
Both girls are high impact. You can see it. They're a little winded, breathing a little heavy right now, but I'll tell you what.
They're still going
They're
right now.
really going right now. They want this. Like I said, these are two of the top girls. I mean, we got lucky at this region that we got two state champion caliber girls here wrestling in the final. Fungaro looks like she was trying to go for a lock there, but George is backed out of it. Goes for a shot, but might get a close on the edge, get a restart here. Yep.
Still over a minute to go on the clock now, too.
Georgia's going to have to be a little more aggressive, I think, than she wants to, but still, she's right here. She's got to watch backing up. She might get hit here. Kessa's going to go for a throw. Shot in there by Georges. Uh-oh, she's got her down. She's got a hook.
Point.
And she gets the pin. Wow. Wow.
Amazing.
Fungaro was in control that entire match. Unbelievable. And Georges just sat there, hooked the half, and threw him to his. Unbelievable. Great
We'll
job.
Be meeting up again.
Wow. I mean, unbelievable. But let's follow us on social media, on Facebook, Guardian CHS Wrestling, on Instagram, Guardian CHS Wrestling, and on X, Twitter, at Guardian CHSW. Now, we're going to go from one former state champion we were watching to another state champion who we just saw win. To another state champion, as I didn't mean to stutter there, I repeated myself. Kayla Vasquez at Kittatinny. Listen, congratulations. We obviously understand that this is a step for you. You have goals. For like I say, how does it feel to win this stuff?
It feels amazing. I mean, it's really exciting. My senior year, getting to do this again and finally be like the whole tournament in AC.
Now, you obviously you win it last year. You're going to be the target. Obviously, everybody wants to beat you. I know you thrive in that moment. I know you love it. With it all being in AC and you having come here and seeing the growth in your time at Kittatinny, talk about that and just kind of the feeling you have now, because you're going to be one of those people in the future. I hope I'm not over there. They're going to be like, I remember watching her wrestle. How that feels for you right now, that some little girl is looking and going, I want to be like her.
It feels amazing, especially because when I started wrestling, I didn't have a role model really to look up to. So it's really exciting. And even like some of the high school girls that I coach, they were here and like they were crying when I won the semis because they were so happy for me.
That's great to hear. And like I said, I really don't think we're this is the last time we're going to be talking to you. I'm going to stick a camera in your face down at AC after you think you win it all. But congratulations, enjoy this. And I know you're going to enjoy this for a little bit and then head out and get ready. Congratulations, and I'll see you down in Atlantic City.
Thank you.
We're going to have the first place match here. It is the 152 final. It's going to be between Samira Koopa of Boonton and Camilla Castro of Ridgewood. Koopa in the red and black singlet, and with the takedown or reversal there, and Castro of Ridgewood in the white and maroon. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of the original GuardianCHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. Donald J. Brower here with the great Kierra Hubmaster. We are at the North 1 Region Finals at Vernon Township.
Right now, Camilla's leading 4-2.
Koopa's another one of these young Boonton wrestlers. Her brother wrestles on the team. Issa Koopa qualified for regions yesterday. Goes for a roll here. Bad position by Koopa, but She's just floating her legs back.
Keeping as much weight as she can possible.
Beautiful move there. She wraps her legs around. I think she's got her here. She gets the pin. Samira Cooper wins it, snaps the headgear, is so happy. The raw emotion. And while we have a moment, I want to offer my condolences to the Cooper family. Samira and Issa lost their father earlier this year, suddenly. And I know it's been emotional for both of them. That's why you see the tears of joy. Great family, huge, huge in the community, as you see. But congratulations, Samira Cooper. You're a region champion, and I'm sure you're going to be making some noise in Atlantic City. So we're going to go from one more champion. We're going to head to somebody who had a really good matchup in her final. We're going to talk to Ella Palilla. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Trust me, the extra vowels sometimes throw me off. I'm from East Hanover. I can understand how names get wrong. Talk about that matchup. I'm sure with her being a local school, you've met her, you've seen her before. What would you kind of go in the match looking for? What did you think was going to happen?
We've wrestled 4 times prior to this, and we were 2-2, so there was definitely a lot of preparation to go into this match because this is where it really counts to get to AC. And I just prepared a lot for that one finals match because obviously I knew she was on the other side of the bracket for a couple days now. So I've just been training these past 2 or 3 weeks since the last time we wrestled to just, be in the best position I can and really win when it really matters.
When you wrestle somebody that amount of times and you're familiar with them, how does it work? Do you almost your natural instinct is to go for something, but you're like, oh, I gotta, or do you just let it kind of say, hey, I'm just gonna wrestle my match, I'm not gonna try to change anything? Because you know what they're gonna do, she knows what you're gonna do, there's no surprising anything.
Mm-hmm. I wrestle her so different than I wrestle anybody else. I always get to my underhooks whenever I wrestle anybody else, but she's, I've wrestled her so many times that I can't get to it on her. So I just have to figure out ways to stay in good position and my positions, even though if she knows what I'm going to do. So it's definitely change of a mindset because you have to be and stay in really good position, and she's definitely one of the best girls in my weight class, and I totally have respect for her. It was just, the little mistakes that you capitalize on that make the whole difference of the match.
And finally, it's going to be a big moment for you guys. You guys are getting a full-time great new head coach next year with Coach Gardner. How he built the boys program, taking over the girls, just kind of what you've seen now that you guys are going to have him full-time in the room and what you guys are doing.
Gardner has been such an amazing coach this year. He's definitely the coach you want. He's so calm and collected and just is so supportive. Every single time you go on the mat, he is so knowledgeable about wrestling, and when he's in my corner, I'm definitely confident, and he definitely calms your nerves before your match is what you really want.
I never got a chance to wrestle for him. I've told my wife this numerous times. If I have a chance to go back, there's a handful of coaches, including Coach Gill and Coach Gardner. Just the room, they almost, even now when I call their matches, it fires me up like I want to run through a wall and get out there and wrestle. Yeah. So you just, because you want to be out there and do your best for them. So listen, you did your best. You had a great match. I'm sure we'll be seeing you a lot in Atlantic City. Congratulations. Final question. Let me ask you, because this made me think of that I said with Atlantic City. How do you guys feel? I've been asking all the girls, how do you feel now that the tournament's all down in Atlantic City? You get the full experience compared to where, you've wrestled in Phillipsburg before. In the past, it was there last year.
I'm a freshman.
But I mean, you guys have seen the gym, the feel. That's what I mean. For you guys to actually go down there and get that big match feel in the big arena, how does it feel as a freshman to go down and get that moment?
It's such a big opportunity, especially for the entire Grow Girls Wrestling, because we want to have the same opportunities as the boys and be treated the same way. So, even though, let's say there's less mats, we're definitely, it's great to be down there and just get treated with respect and treated the same way, and hopefully the sport will keep growing, and, girls there will be opportunities for girls, and especially younger girls. It's so good to get into the sport when you're so young, because then you have more advantages up here. Like, I started wrestling in 6th grade, and it's definitely great that it's in Atlantic City for my freshman year, and it just feels great to have punched my ticket to get there.
Well, congratulations. I'm sure we'll be talking to you again. And best of luck not only this year but at a future career, because if
Thank
you're
you.
winning this as a freshman, the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We are going to be back here. We're waiting on the 152. We have the 152 final coming up. We are back here with another champion. We skipped her in line, but we don't want to feel we left her out here. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to get you. Jocelyn Danby, I'm saying that correct? Okay. From Riverdale, talk about this win, winning this title and what it means.
I mean, it's our first, like, Riverdale as a team's first region win since 2009, so that's amazing.
We're getting hugs on the camera.
Yeah.
Photo bombs. Now, you guys obviously, it's great to get out here and see this. The sport of women's wrestling is growing. Just kind of how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, women's wrestling, it definitely has grown even in the past couple of years. I mean, it's amazing to be, like, here in the beginning.
Well, congratulations. I'm sure we'll be talking to you, and best of luck in Atlantic City.
Thanks.
We are going to the 165 final. It is Solaris Paul of John F. Kennedy in Patterson versus Abigail Lozinski of Bergenfield High School. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and Harrington Companies, the official sponsor of the original GardenStateHSWrestling.com's live wrestling coverage. I'm Donald J. Brower. We are here at Vernon Township High School, the North 1 Girls Region Finals. We'd like to thank the following sponsors: the Crystal Cafe, Pequannock Feed and Supply, and Cordoba Train for providing financial support this season and today to allow GardenStateHSWrestling.com's broadcast of today's match. Cordoba Train Wrestling Girls is a huge part of the wrestling community and has numerous wrestlers in the finals. If you'd like to join, go to cordobatrained.com. I think we got a little blood here. Maybe nicked her nose again. While we're doing that, why don't you talk on our social medias? On Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On X, Twitter, whatever he calls it this week, at GardenStateHSW. On Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. And like and subscribe on YouTube for all your wrestling needs. We're going to have not only a region wrap-up this coming week, we're going to have a state preview. I'm going to be each night doing a little mini podcast, a wrap-up of each day. Then we have everything else we got going on. It's free. Like and subscribe. It's not going to kill you. Do me a favor. And thank you guys, everybody who has liked and subscribed. Our viewership has been through the roof this year. And we'd like to thank you, and we're nothing without you. So thank you to everyone who has watched one of my live streams this year. I'm going to get to restart here. I'll tell you what, I've been really impressed with the Kennedy wrestler. She's done a great job so far in this tournament, and it's going to be huge, especially for a program that is trying to rebuild both boys and girls. For her, to stake a claim here is going to help those young girls, as we were talking about, come out and want to wrestle. we're going to be having an interview here with our 145 champion in a few minutes. Get her over here in a few minutes. But moving on, in addition, at 138, we just talked to Ella Polillo from High Point, Sonia Bawas of Paramus, and Mia Spadvecchia of Westwood will also be advancing. And as we just talked to Jocelyn Danby of Riverdale, Sophia Kletcha of Pequannock, Grace Riley of Paramus Catholic, and Havana Acevedo of Montclair will be heading down the States. Escape there. Got escape there. I think it was from One nothing. Paul is leading 1-0. Short time here. I think she's going to take down. I mean, I would down 1-0 here. You obviously want to get out and tie it up. Paul breaking her down. So she's trying to push up, see if she can get a turn here. Trying to tell her to break down, run the power half here. She's got it locked up. She could run it here. .29 seconds left in the match. Paul's done a great job on top here controlling the match. this match, so you'll be after the next one. So come back. And your winner at 1-0, Solaris Paul from John F. Kennedy. Great job there. We are waiting for one of our champions to come over. While we do that, let's go to our social medias. On Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. On Twitter, GardenStateHSW. On Instagram at Garden State HS Wrestling, and like and subscribe on YouTube for all your wrestling needs. We talked about going to another champion, somebody we're used to seeing as a champion. It's going to be Olivia George, who did the DePaul Catholic, a state champion a year ago. Big battle there, obviously, with somebody you're familiar with, Julia Fungaro. Just talk about that and winning this.
It was really hard, and I'm really thankful that I won. And I mean, I still have next week, so
yeah.
I'll probably see her again.
We were talking about that, how competitive that match is. I think you guys are going to be on opposite ends of the brackets. I think that could be a state final championship match. So somebody you see, it's you're obviously a state champion. She didn't back down. She came at you, and took some shots where sometimes that aura or the resume sticks. With you guys battling out there, what do you look for? Because obviously, like you said, you're probably going to see her again.
When I'm out there, I try to stick with my moves, and I kind of just keep going with how I've been doing all season and how I did last season. I kind of just stick with the same thing.
Now, you guys obviously, you're not done today. DePaul's got a really good representation here. I know you got a heavyweight, Caroline Beagle. Last year, it was just mainly you. Now that the other girls are kind of there, does it feel more like a team, like you guys got a good room where you can get out there and wrestle and compete at the highest level?
Last year, I was with Sophia all year, so it still felt like a team, and I'm so happy that Caroline came to our team this year, and I'm just really happy that we all made it down to AC.
Well, congratulations. Like I said, I think I'm going to be annoying you next week in AC. I'm not going to bet against it, so let's hope, knock on wood. I don't know, knock on my head because I can't find any wood, but listen, congratulations and enjoy this, but I know this is just a step for you, so we'll see you in AC.
Thank you.
That was Olivia Georges of DePaul Catholic. (0-0) here as we head to the end of the first. We're going to be talking to some more winners after this. I'm sure we're going to get Samira Koopa over here. 0-0 here. Great matchup here at 185. We have one more after this. The great Kierra Hubmaster had a run. But listen, she's famous up here. I'm sure she autographs. I think she's opening maybe a garage or a gas station. I don't know, cutting a ribbon. You know what I'm talking about, Jared. You're always out there. They got you signing stuff, spinning discs and everything. You know what I'm saying? I even hear you're doing some charity work. I understand you're going to be DJing a lunkhead's wedding. We're here at 185. If he ever answers, call. Caitlin Hart on top here, or excuse me, down the bottom against Yvette Cologne from Morris Hills. Cologne working it here, got the arm, might get some, I thought she was in position to get some backs there. trying to run some more, but short time. She's still in control. She's also in a position where Hart can back out, possibly get the one. Trying to hold her in. Nice job there by Cologne coming back out, but then goes up a little too high there. Short time. Hart spinning around, might get at least one, but great job by Cologne to keep her down for the 2 periods, or 2 minutes, excuse me. Cologne takes down. Still putting that pressure on the up top, not letting her get to her base. Hart pulling back, trying to get the tilt. Got the 3 back points. I'm a little shocked Cologne actually took bottom there. Hart is good at turning, so I'm like, maybe she should have went neutral to that, but Hart's rolling her through. I think she's gonna stick her. And she gets the pin here. Great job by Caitlin Hart. Caitlin wins it in front of her home gym for Vernon Township.
Now wrestling on mat 1, Caleb Mena for Tiffany Hills versus Abby Bakia, Kim Kittatinny. Now Karen Beagle, Deepak Catholic versus Tracy Naro, Manchester Region.
We're gonna go from one champion to another. Samira Cooper from Boonton. Listen, congratulations. I know how much important this was for you. I saw the emotion on your face afterwards. Talk about this and winning the title.
Thank you very much. It means a lot.
Now, you obviously go out there, you wrestle a quality opponent. Your mom obviously crying. Your brother at home, guy doesn't want to come up and support you. How dare he? But, you know, you wrestle right after with Julia. Julia loses a tough match. You go out there and win, but she's one of the first to congratulate you. That teamwork you guys have, it's almost like family, just what you guys are doing in there at Boonton.
Yeah, she's truly.
Gotta hear you.
She's truly. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You just gotta put it by your mouth.
She's truly amazing. Like, even though she had a tough loss, I still think she's one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen.
Now, I'm not going to try to get you to cry on camera because we'll do this. We know you went through a situation this year. Now I'm getting a little bit. I know your father's watching. I know you lost him. How do you feel winning this? Because I know it was such a big moment for you. I'm trying not to get you to cry, but I have to talk about this. What do you think he would say to you right now?
That he's very proud of me.
I don't want to put you on the spot. I understand. Listen, congratulations. Enjoy this. I knew when I started asking the question I had to ask it, but I knew how it was going to end. I know, your mom's told me you were daddy's little girl, so I guarantee you he's proud of how you and your brother did this year, and all the best going forward. Thank you so much. Samira Cooper there. I got a little bit going there. Go to the heavyweight match here. Today's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, and the Harrington Companies, the official sponsors of the original GSHSW.com's live wrestling coverage. Donald J. Brower here. We are at the 235 final. 235 final here between second in the state last year, Caroline Beagle, and Tracy Najaro from Manchester Regional. End of the first here. No score.
Please have the 185 places over to the podium. Be a reminder, that's
See who Beagle's going to choose here. Beagle's going to take neutral. Beagle pushing forward here. I'm a little surprised that that Beagle took neutral here. Reason being is she's very technique based, and I think if she was down, she'd try to do a turn here or tilt. So I'm a little shocked she chose neutral. We'll see what happens here. It's a lot of the clubbing and the here when you're in neutral. I don't know if that's what she wants. Going for the headlocks. This could make me look like a fool if she does something here. Snap down, restart, out of bounds. 45 seconds left. Gotta get a stalling on the Jaro there. Beagle pushing in. Another stalling. 1 point for Beagle. Beagle pushing in again. Very aggressive there at a neutral. She leads 1-0 after 2. Beagle on top here. She wants to do some more technique. She's more of a technique-based wrestler, as I said. Also, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Sunday, I'm so happy we're here. I'm glad to be broadcasting North 1. We have a crew down at North 2 that's going on right now if you want to watch the live stream. When this is over, thank you to Vernon for having us here and everybody, and just for joining us. I'm so happy girls wrestling is growing at the speed it is. Beagle trying to break her down. Might get a stalemate here, maybe? Nope. All right. I thought it looked like referee Kessel was ready to hit it, but back out of it. Looks like she's running. Does she have the arm? She's trying to run that half, but backed out of it. Time is in her favor as long as she keeps her down here. And I've said this before. A pin, a tech fall, a 1-0 decision is a win. Got a little blood time here. Looks like she's a little frustrated. So if you want to take out some frustration, yell at me on social media. On Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter, X at GardenStateHSW, on Instagram at GardenStateHSWrestling, or like and subscribe on YouTube for all our upcoming wrestling coverage at States as everything else we do. And you know what? You want to sponsor? Come on. You got a little money. You want to sponsor us. Hit the Your logo here. There's a little form you fill out. Comes to me. I get back to you in 24 hours. We're taking limited sponsors for next year. You could be a stream sponsor, a page sponsor. We will help your business grow. Don't listen to that goof. We deliver the proof. Why work with the rest when you can hang with the best? GardenStateHSWrestling.com is the premier high school wrestling provider in all of New Jersey, and we show the most matches, boys and girls. This is where you want to be at. And if you want us to come cover your matches, send me an email, admin at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We have limited opportunities for next year. We will put you on the schedule. We'll bring the show. We'll bring the cameras. We'll bring the scoreboard. We'll bring everything we do. We'll bring Jared, the podcasting legend. He charges extra. He's got a rider, M&Ms, all that stuff. He's got to get a table. He keeps his merch money, but we'll bring him too. So send me an email now. We'll get it all set up. He'll spin a DJ for your prom too. We'll get that all set up. He'll be everything. He'll run it all. Beagle here in charge. 33 seconds left. She's been trying to work a power half. Najaro gets up. Beagle pushing forward, almost has the takedown on the edge. I'll tell you what. Beagle's mad. Mad. Najaro's a little winded. Beagle pushing the pace. Najaro's backing up. She's got to circle in if she wants to keep this going. Gets the 2 on the edge line. She's going to take a 3-1 lead here. And it's over. Caroline Beagle is your champion at 235. I'll tell you what, great fight by Najaro there to go against a medalist last year, second in the state. She brought it all, but Caroline Beagle is your champion at 235. Now, we're going to go to another champion who's going to be on camera right quick when she stands on the X. Sorry, we're trying to do it all one shot. We are going to be talking to a champion from Kennedy, Solaris Paul, the 165 champion. Congratulations. Talk about this. I know, obviously, you guys are trying to build a winning program down there. This is a first step, kind of what you're feeling right now.
Well, I'm happy. I took second at regionals last year, and I really wanted to win it. I know, like, my coaches, they're really proud of me. They knew I could do it, and I'm excited. I'm happy. I worked hard for this. So. Now,
obviously, last year you take second at regionals. You guys were in Phillipsburg out there. You guys are in AC now. You're getting the punch in the big ticket. You're taking that ride down the Parkway. Yeah. How does it feel going down there and being in the big lights in Atlantic City?
I'm excited. It's like a little bit of nerves and excitement. I've seen the arena before. It's big. It's like 8 mats. It's crazy. But I can't wait to wrestle there. It's like just being there. It's exciting. I can't wait. My mom's gonna be there too. I'm excited.
Listen, it's always the lights, the big nerves. But I expect big things from you down there. I definitely think we're going to be talking to you down in Atlantic City when you're up on that podium. Congratulations. Enjoy this. Now, great night of wrestling here. I mean, amazing job of everybody here. So we're going to talk to another champion. We're going to talk to Caitlin Hart. As soon as she stands on the X. Sorry. Now I got to adjust the camera. You're tall for a upper weight. Like usually I had the camera so small I got to tilt it back. Hang on, let me get this all up there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Listen, congratulations. Talk about this win. Obviously in your home gym. Tough match you had going on there. You get the roll in third. Just how you feeling right now?
I'm pretty excited. Now I'm a 2-time region champ, so it's really exciting. I'm excited to go to states again.
happy. Like I'm happy I won it in this gym too. Like it's my home gym. I'm at my school, you know.
Now, talking about gyms, obviously last year you guys went to Phillipsburg. Now you're doing the whole tournament in Atlantic City. The big field, the lights, all that. Going down there, just wrestling in that facility, just what you're thinking about there.
I'm really excited. I was hoping that they might have moved it all down there last year, but they didn't. But I'm really excited that it's down there this year, and we get to go.
Well, congratulations. I will be harassing you for my annual All-Star match, so expect a phone call. But congratulations, and I'm sure I'll be harassing you in States next when you're up on that podium. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, we are waiting on one more champion when she comes over. We're going to do the awesome zoom around. We're going to zoom in on my fat head. This is Jarrett. He doesn't like blue M&Ms. You know, understand? That's a podcasting legend. Really, really good night of wrestling. I really enjoyed what they did and what they did here. They are looking at doing I'm not sure if they're doing an OW, but listen, follow us on some social medias. Let's throw those social medias up there, Jarrett. We're going to do Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter at GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling, and like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us for all your wrestling needs. I'm going to be at States. I'm going to be down there every day. I'm going to be having a podcast each night with a wrap-up. I'm going to be doing everything else. And we have stuff coming up. We have our postseason. We've already set out bids for the All-Star match. We're going to be doing more of that. That's going to be in May. We're finalizing the building for that. And we have so much we do. Like I'm telling you, we love wrestling here. We're not some other company where they throw some moron on the station who doesn't know what they're doing and they call north-south cradles or other dumb stuff. We love wrestling. That's all we do. So we love it. Please. So they're giving us a shout out here. Thank you very much. We enjoyed it. But yeah, we are in the Harrington Company's media suite, as I call it here. Isn't that really a suite? But whatever. And we were just waiting on the 235 champion, Caroline Beagle. While we're waiting on that, why don't you sponsor? Listen, I understand the season's almost over. Get in on the good stuff for next year and also our All-Star match. Click the Your logo here if you want to sponsor the team page or if you want to sponsor a live stream. We're very inexpensive. When I tell you, I'm almost giving it to you. I almost feel like I'm handing you money saying, please sponsor with us. That's how cheap this is. But it's such quality. It's like one of those nice little designer bags my wife buys in New York. It looks really good. It's cheap. It doesn't kill my budget, Jared, right? You know what I'm saying, Jared? So you fill that form out. I get back to you within 24 hours. We will promote you. Trust us. And if you want us to bring the show out to you, the live stream, everything else, the autograph sessions with Jared, we will come out to you. Send me an email, admin@GardenStateHSWrestling. We're booking up. We already have a lot of teams telling us what they want to do. We're already at a bunch of county tournaments next year and adding more as it goes. But we want to help provide the great coverage for you. We can do that at GardenStateHSWrestling.com. And let me tell you something. As we come back here into the room, this isn't the end. I honestly, and we've talked about it, we did North 1, North 2. Busy weekend for us as we also did Region 1, Region 3. I'm not stopping. I'm the fat kid you gave a cookie to. I want more. So you're going to see way more coverage of me. You get used to this fat face with the beard. I'm going to be all over. You're going to see me everywhere. I'm going to be covering stuff. And not only that, people thought they were going to get me to stop at the counties I was in. I hate to break it to you. I'm getting calls from counties all around where I cover. And I'm talking counties everywhere. So this isn't the end you're going to see at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, the original GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We're going to be covering a lot of stuff. We're going to be doing everything we need to do as we're getting everything set up. But listen, let's show the socials one more time, Jared, for everybody. On social media, Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on Twitter at GardenStateHSW, on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling, and like and subscribe on YouTube. You'll get notified of every event we do, including our podcast and everything else we have coming up. So we are going to head to our last champion of the night. the champion at 235, who made it a little harder than I think she wanted to.
Yeah,
but
you know,
somebody who we're used to winning DePaul 235, Caroline Beagle, even though I think they called you Bagel or something before.
Bagel,
Bagel, whatever.
Same
thing.
Yeah.
Listen, congratulations.
Thank you.
Talk about this win. It's still a win.
Still a win.
It's still a win.
It's still a win.
What were you looking for out there? Obviously, it's somebody I'm sure you crossed paths with. She's from Manchester.
I actually have
not.
not.
You never have? Okay, I was assuming because you guys were in the same county, you may have, but just kind of what you were looking for and what she was kind of stopping with you. Like, what was the one thing you were looking for and she was just doing really good with?
Honestly, I just tried to break her. I knew as soon as I got in her head. Like, I'm kind of a pro at that myself. I get in my own head and I doubt myself. It's your mind is your biggest enemy. But I knew once I broke her that it was over. I got to strike then. That's my prey drive right there. I was like, I knew I had that.
Now you obviously are going down to Atlantic City. You have experience there from last year.
Mm-hmm.
You obviously want to win, but you finished second. You are the target.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Listen, I'm not trying. I don't want to get your parents yelling at me saying, you're in her head, you're this and that. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just talking about like with everything that just exactly what it is. As I think did we get her knocked off air? No, we're good. All right, that's the camera you got to look at because apparently I must have knocked this one off my fat hands. Now the target. How do you handle that? I mean, obviously you're one of the top, if not the top, heavyweight wrestlers in the state. How do you do that without me just now putting all this pressure on you and you questioning yourself?
Being at the top it's not easy. I mean, all that. I don't like spotlight. Spotlight, like I said, it gets me in my head and it I start to second guess myself. But in reality, like, it's I have to embrace it. I really do. I know how hard I work. I know who I train with. I know that I have the best coaches in the state, and I know that I have the best support system. So once I put all those factors into it, it's like, you know what, whatever. Put me in the spotlight. I'm the target. Come at me. Like, give me the best you can. Like, at the end of the day, I know what I've accomplished. I know that I have given my all and given all my effort, and sometimes that's all you can do. So honestly, like, as long as I don't give up on myself, I'm fine with it.
Well, listen, congratulations. I know, obviously, going down to Atlantic City was your goal.
Mm-hmm.
And, listen, you're going to be the target down there. We understand that. We said that.
Yeah.
A win is a win. I
Win.
said this on the stream.
You
can
did.
pin. You can win by tech fall. You won. And, I know it was tougher than you wanted to, but I think that,
I think
well.
your little pep talk helped a little bit.
I'm an exclusive journalist. I don't know what you're talking about. I do not offer advice to any people. I besmirch my good name. But listen, congratulations.
Thank you.
You and the rest of the girls that won today, it's so easy to root for you guys because, you enjoy it.
We give our hearts. We really do.
You guys lay it all out there. And listen, congratulations.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
this. And I'm sure I'll be harassing you in Atlantic City when you're on top of the podium. So.
Okay. All right.
So thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was Caroline Beagle from DePaul Catholic. Listen, we're going to wrap this up soon, but we got a long day. I got a wife that's going to shoot me because I've been at wrestling for longer than I think I've been married to her at this point. But follow us on our social medias. Facebook, GardnerCHSWrestling.com. On Twitter, X at GardnerCHSW. On Instagram at GardnerCHSWrestling. And like and subscribe on YouTube. We're going to wrap this up super quick. Thank you to Vernon Township. Thank you to Ashley Gocklin. I almost called her Eilif again. I know she's married. Ashley Gocklin, everybody. Thank you to everybody at the state for allowing us to come up here and cover this. We definitely want to do it again. We definitely want to do more. Check us out this week. We're going to have, like I said, each day in Atlantic City, you're going to have a wrap-up. And then when the states are over, you're going to have the individual matchups. And we're going to have interviews with all the medalists and all the champions. So for Jared, the podcasting legend, for Amanda, the camera woman who was never on, so I just randomly thought I'd shout at somebody out. I'm Donald J. Brower. We'll see you next week.